partners put an encouraging 8. They didn't play the 5 or they must like that suit. Oh, that's good. Okay, and the king wins it, or maybe they would have played the ace, whichever they want. And now what's the strategy over here for the east hand? What would they want to promote? Do they have any chance for finessing? Not in hearts. Any chance to do anything in clubs other than promote it? Yeah, you can promote the clubs. Anything in diamonds? Yikes, not at all. Anything in spades? No, they're picking on our spade suit. That's obviously the suit that they want to promote. So they're going to try to win the race to promote the spades. We're going to try to win the clubs. They only have one ace, so we play a club. And they win the ace. And they come back with they did like you. They came back in a diamond, didn't they? Apparently they don't like their partner very much. They didn't come back in the spade suit, did they? They probably should have came back in the spades. Okay, well, anyway, the queen was a winner. Oops, I went one too fast. Let me go back. The ace is the next trick they play. Okay, and they come back with a heart, and it's won by the queen with the ace, king, queen over there. You play another club. You promoted that suit. You knocked out the ace, so your clubs are now good. And you can even actually now get from the 5 of clubs over to the 10. Boy, that was the only entry to that hand, wasn't it? But you had the king, queen, jack, and then you had the 10 in the other hand. So, bing, okay, we've got transportation to the other hand. It was a 10, but we got there, yes. So what do you want to do with it? Well, not much. There's hardly any finesse opportunities, is there? So it didn't do you much good. So you play a heart up to the king, the ace. Rather than play the diamonds, you might as well take this ace of spades. You have 7 tricks, and now you have 8. And that was what you bid. If you went to 3 no trump, you're going down. You don't get your part score, 2 making 2. Remember the first trick in no trump, you get 40 points. Everything thereafter is 30. So you get your 40, and 30 is 70 points. If you're playing duplicate style, you get 50 for making your part score contract. If you're rubber bridge, you just get the 70 points. Okay, very good. Go ahead and put them back in. Unless you have any questions, we'll do hand number 3. This time South will be the dealer. And if you had the 2 club openers before, make it so that South is the one who has not got to do this bidding of the strong hand. I want the person who has not got to do too many 2 club openers to be the South hand. Unless you just don't like strong hands, then make your partner bid it. But you may have some responsibilities too on this one. We'll see. See, whenever you bid no trump, you've described your hand beautifully. I've got a balanced hand. I've got this many points. I open 2 no trump. I'm 20 to 21. You steer the auction. I'll start back again. So the point of the question was on the last hand is that when you rebid 2 no trump, that is kind of like when you open 1 no trump, 15 to 17. You open 2 no trump, 20 to 21. You open 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 no trump, 22 to 23. You'd say, well, I'm the powerful hand. I am in charge. No. You've told everything you have had to say. Now your partner is the captain. They will steer you to the right contract. They know exactly your hand. 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 no trump. I've got 22, 23 points. Partner, you decide where we're going to end up. Or you bust, then let's go eat at fast food restaurant. If you've got, 3, 4 points, let's go eat medium family restaurant. You've got 12 points, let's go to town, right? We have enough for slam. So when you rebid no trump, you've fully described your hand. Then your partner will steer the auction. But when you rebid a suit, as we'll see on this hand, it's a whole nother story. You don't have to one time say, I'm going to rebid 2 hearts, then the next time I better rebid 3 hearts because my partner might pass me. No, we're supposed to have our partner make a second bid, except when it's 2 no trump. That's the only non-forcing bid. So we, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds. By the way, I heard somebody wanted to try passing this one, say, I've got 5 clubs. My partner did that at Sonoma, and I still remember when they did that. This is about 15 years ago. I still remember her doing it. Meg passed me. Well, her husband wasn't in good health, and so she got a chance to get out once a week, and she was busy chitty-chatting with the opponents. I bid 2 clubs, and she just passes because she didn't have many points. And then, oh, you bid 2 clubs. We made 2 clubs making 3, but we missed our slam. So, yeah, we cannot pass our partner's 2 club bid, as I've mentioned. So, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts. You don't really have a good bid, do you? It's like, this is terrible. I guess you could bid 3 clubs, not that you have 5, but some people just say, I bid my cheapest minor. And the cheapest minor is the club suit. And whatever you bid, South will say, well, I've got more than a 5-card suit. I've got a 6-card suit, so I'll rebid hearts, 3 hearts. And now the person says, I really wanted to stop at 2 hearts, but I was forced to bid again because that's the way the thing works. And so 3 hearts, it's passed out. Yes, point of clarification.
She had to bid 2 diamonds.
She did.
Why did she have to bid in the second round when she has nothing?
Because let's say this person had 30 points.
But they would have bid 2 clubs on 30 points?
Yes, 35 points. 34 points, whatever. Yeah, you still start with 2 clubs. There's no other bid. 3 clubs is preemptive.
So would you ever have a contract that's 2 hearts?
Like this?
No, ever, because it sounds like
Oh, yeah.
2 clubs, 2 diamonds.
Oh, not when there's a 2 club opener. It should never stop at 2 hearts.
So,
Yeah.
So the 2 hearts is only forcing if it's a 2 club opener.
Right.
If it's not a 2 club opener, then it's not forcing.
Correct.
Rebid, I can't go 2 no trump because I have a single.
Yeah, that wouldn't really be the best bid. 3 clubs is it, yeah. Yeah, but you didn't know then, so you gave it your best bid and we hadn't discussed it. So you just know you're in a tough situation. And the point of it, you just know, because they didn't bid 2 no trump, you've got to come up with a bid. And what they say, remember 2 diamonds is waiting, and the corollary, when you don't have any points, you bid the cheapest minor. The cheapest minor is 3 clubs. Let's say that I go 2 clubs and you go 2 diamonds, and now I do 3 clubs. Well, the cheapest minor would be 3 diamonds. You just say, I don't know where you want to go, but I hope this is my last bid. You're punishing me. Okay, let's see how we can do. The opening lead is by the West, who will lead from their sequence suit there, Queen, Jack 10, 9. And we win it with the King or the Ace. We are going to do what? We're going to start pulling trump, right? How many trump do we have between the 2 hands?
I'm sorry, what's the bid?
The bid is 3 hearts as the contract. How many trump do we have between the 2 hands? 7. And how many do they have then? 6. And what's the most likely split? 4-2. They don't normally break evenly. They normally break oddly. We're hoping they're 3-3. We'll see. But we're going to pull trump first because we have no better things to do on this hand. Okay. There's the ace. Now, you don't have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just count how many they have left. They've had 6. They've played 2. They've got 4 left. They're going to come back in spades. Fine. We win the ace. We play a second round, and we win it. Play a 2 from the dummy, something like that. That hand is immaterial in the north, isn't it? So there's another 2. They played 4. We play again. They played 6. But even if it was 4-1, we still have the 10 winner. That's where it was nice to have that nice sequence suit ahead of time. So, okay, that takes care of the hearts. So now we can go play something else. We play another heart just to kind of make him start pitching cards. Look what happened over by the east. They played the Queen of Clubs. What's that all about? I think they're signaling to their partner is that, hey, I've got a good, solid club sequence. So if you get kind of squeezed on a suit, I've got a good handle on the clubs. Okay, there's the ace. They play the 9 of the clubs. So like the queen the first time and 9, they must have what's in between it. Here comes the diamond to the queen over in the east hand. Okay, there's the spade. We rough in with our heart. We play the club. Well, they still got that. We didn't really have much from our partner. They were all 5 lowly clubs. Okay, they come back with a spade. We rough it again. And it looks like our king and jack are not going to do too well, are they? We play the king, they win the ace, and they come back with a spade. Oh, look at that. They in-played themselves, and so we did get that trick. So how many tricks did we make? 9. How many do we bid? 9. We said 3 hearts, a book of 6, plus 3 more. We just barely made our contract. All right, one more hand. Play hand number 4. Well, let's go ahead and give it a go, because I do want to cover some on the Stayman. You've kind of got the feel of what some of the challenges are. And let me say before we even get into that, is that, when we have no points, the game's kind of boring. It's like, man, I don't have any cards. This isn't much fun. Well, we should still try to be attentive, because our partner may have points, and if we just look unattentive, the opponents may assume that that's where the honors are, and they might finesse your partner. You don't want that. So you always want to try to make it look like you're interested in the hand. On the other hand, when you've got like 22 points or more, what happens is, oh man, I can feel the perspiration go up on my palms already. And my heart's going a little bit faster. And I'm like, oh man, I hope I don't look bad. I hope that I belong in game or slam. And my tightness of my chest, I'm breathing a little short breaths. No, you need to kind of learn how to be confident in yourself. And that means to kind of focus at the table. Don't be off somewhere like, oh, I wish I would have looked at Pat Harrington's book, or what did Michael Nisler say about this or that. You just want to be kind of in the zone at the table. And that's one of the good things about bridge, is that you can find that you're more confident with your public speaking or other things when you get feeling comfortable with these slams. And at first we don't always make the slams, but I like to say is that the pros have made all the mistakes that we have. It's just at some point they decided to stop making those mistakes. So we have to make a certain amount of trial and error, and that's some of the beauty of the game, is that there's all these billions of different hands that you could have, and so you just kind of get in zone with your partners, and that's where you start to get this adrenaline flowing rather than the cortisol flowing. You don't want that too much. So, okay, let's take a look at our 4th hand, and I think this is it. And it goes something like this. Well, we see it's a fine hand over by West. 2 club opener, artificial. North, pass. Well, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but no 5-card suit with 2 of the top 3, 2 diamonds. Doesn't that feel ugly with a singleton diamond? 2 diamonds it is. We wonder if our partner's got a lot of diamonds here. A pass. Our partner says 2 spades. Okay. Pass. And how many points do we have, did we say? 8 points. Do we have any points for length? No. Do we have any points for shortness if our partners pick spades? Yes, we do have some extra points here. Because the diamond suit, it's as though we have like a king, queen, jack maybe even, right? We can only lose 1 trick in diamonds. So because our partner picked spades, which really surprised us, we not only have 3, but we've got 4. And we know our partner has to have at least 5. So, man, this is getting all of a sudden power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'll say 9, 10, 11. When we have shortness and we have plenty of trump, we can do like what my dog says at home. Rough, rough, rough. Right? So I would say when my partner goes 2 spades, I'm going to do 4 no trump and ask for aces, or if we don't know how to do that, we haven't learned that yet, I'm just going to go 6 spades. If my partner's got 22 or more, and I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because I've got good trumping power, then I will say, yeah, I'll just go to 6 spades. And let's see how we do in 6 spades. You have to play it well. Now, if your partner, you got 33 points, but your partner doesn't know how to play a hand like this, maybe you shouldn't go 6. Just take your 4 and run. But let's say that a person was a reasonably good declare play, and we'll check that out. So the opening lead will be by the north hand. We got sort of a sequence suit and hearts here. I guess we'll lead that one.
Can I just ask you, you thought you had such good trumping power, but you have of the face cards?
Might have 0 diamonds. We don't really know.
No, in spades.
Oh, in spades, we know that when they bid 2 spades, they have at least 5.
At least 5 spades, but you don't know if they're all...
They could be all. They could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right. So why do you think you have such...
What's that again? No, they just bid it once, I guess, is what we did. They chose to bid spades. They've got 22 points. I can't imagine that of their 22 points that they have all these points. I know they don't have the ace of hearts. They could have ace, king, queen of clubs, I suppose, but even still, I'm thinking with 5 spades, they should have something.
The king 10, those cards, I wouldn't have felt like I had such great trumping power.
With these cards?
Yeah.
Okay. We could do this. This is kind of something that I do sometimes. I play with a partner and they say, well, I just don't know a partner. And you can't always get a bridge book, but there is a simulation program that some of us teachers have. It's made by Ed Marzo is the creator of it on the East Coast, and it's called Deal Master Pro. And you can use it as a club director to deal hands or to try different hands. And another thing it has in it, you can have it do simulations. You can say, I want this hand to always have 22 points, and I want them to always have 5 spades. Not always this, just any 5 spades. Just deal them random. And I will always have this hand. I'll always have this hand. So deal 1,000 or 10,000 hands, and then go through a double dummy and see how each one of them do, play everybody's cards, and then show me what percentage of it makes slam. And it'll probably be like 80, 90, 95%. If it's 51%, I'm sold. Mm-hmm. So that might be part of the answer, is that if you stop to think about it, if you have that many points, it's just very likely that you're going to be there. Now, would it be better maybe to bid 4 no trump Blackwood? 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 spades, 4 no trump? Yes, because maybe your partner is missing the ace and the king of clubs, and you've got 2 clubs. So as I teach more advanced lessons in my videos and things like that, the person who does the Blackwood ask or goes to slam, they should have a control in each suit. A control is an ace, a king, or a shortness, a singleton. You shouldn't have 2 losers in a suit if you do the ace ask. But I'm getting over what we should be learning today. But it's a fair question you ask.
If you did Blackwood, then your partner's going to bid
5
5 spades.
spades, right. So we now know that they have to have an ace because we got the other ace, don't we? So there's one of the cards out of the way. And if they have ace 5 times, okay, well, we'll probably be able to do a finesse or something like that.
So then you go ahead and bid your 6.
Yes.
So your partner's going to bid 5 spades because they have 3 spades? 3 aces. 3 aces, I mean. 3 aces.
Yes. Good point. Yep. You're getting ahead of us, but you're ready for that next. You should be teaching the next class. Okay. So, and this one, here we go. Opening lead. Jack of hearts to the king. All right. And so we're thinking, well, can we do any finessing? No finessing. Does my partner have, I've got 22-ish points. Does my partner have 10? No, they didn't have 10. Oh, but they've got shortage. I hope I can rough some on that suit, or maybe promote the club suit. If, I've got a lot of clubs and they've got a lot of clubs, maybe that'll work. We can do something on the diamond suit. So we have 9 trumps. They have 4, right? We'll see how they fall. We play up to the king. They both played. They played 2 of their 4. They have 2 left of their 4. We play again. They both played. Normally they'd be 3-1. This time they were 2-2. We could play another round, but there would be a consequence. Do you want to play another spade? The answer is not no, but hello, no. The reason you don't want to play it again is because you want to rough 2 of these diamonds, don't you? You said your teacher, that Michael Nistler guy, says it was worth 3 points. Well, if you play another round of spades, you only have 1 spade left. You want to be able to use both of these for roughing. So that means we have to rough these 2 diamonds. So here we go. All the trumps are out. 5, 4, 2, 2. They played 2 rounds. They both had them. Okay. Ace of diamonds. They both follow. King of diamonds. They both follow. And they don't have any trump anyway. We don't have to worry about that. Another diamond. Oh, there's one of that 3 points that instructor was talking about. Okay, great. How can I get back to this hand to do it again? How about in the heart suit? We can rough, or back in the club suit, whichever. Heart, and we rough it in. We got plenty of trump. Rinse, wash, lather, and repeat. Here comes that another diamond. A diamond, and you rough it again. So indeed, that 4 trumps with the singleton diamond on the side suit was a glorious thing to the ace. Play a spade. We're procrastinating. Hope that they don't keep the club. Of course they're going to keep the club. What are you thinking? Okay, they get 1 trick. The king and the queen definitely wins the last trick, but you made 12 tricks. So you would get 30 points for each trick. 30 times 6, oops, get out of the light, is 180. A game bonus. 300 to 500, not vulnerable or vulnerable. A slam bonus. 500 or 750 if you're vulnerable or not vulnerable or vulnerable. So you get 980 points if you're in non-vulnerable. If you're vulnerable, you could look on the back of your 6 spades, as some of you are doing. It says 1,430 points.